Invincible, Season 4, Episode 4 review. Let's get into it. Hello there guys, and welcome back to my channel. I am the Rogue Witcher. Thank you for joining me. In today's video we are indeed covering Invincible with an Episode 4 review. And yeah, we're going to break it down, go over some of the key points and give you my overall thoughts on some of the storylines that are developing and the episode in general. So be sure to stick around and watch the video, like and comment, engage and all that stuff. Really helps small channels like me. Right, no more waffling guys, let's get into it. Again, I would say it's not a great episode for me. I enjoyed the first 3. I don't think this is a great one. It's not that I disliked it, I just found it very meh, you know what I mean? It was okay. There's some interesting bits, don't get me wrong, that we'll talk about. But overall, I felt it was a bit just average. We start off with, again, Mark really, again, just this inner turmoil that he's just really struggling, with. And, he's really desperately trying to balance it somehow in his conscious that, is this okay? Is it not okay to do this? Am I going down the wrong path? When is it right to go the extra mile and go that bit further if it's going to save lives? And he's just really internally struggling, and he seeks out some counsel from, of course, the suit maker. And he tells him, listen, you're not your dad and you're still, a good kid. The fact that you're even worrying about this just says it all. And that he just needs to focus basically and get back to being who he is and always has been, which is a good person. We then get this, basically it's all about this now. So Volcanica, the villain of the episode, basically Volcanica attacks the underworld, aka Hell, starts messing up demons left, right and centre because she wants to ascend to, she's been ruling the underworld, but apparently she wants to ascend even further, free her sort of creatures that have been imprisoned, and maybe even go and attack the surface. The demons need help because they're just completely outmatched. Lucifer doesn't have his power, so they go and summon Invincible, who was, by the way, fighting that Egyptian thing that's just always popping up but never doing anything, but that might lead somewhere. But yeah, and so basically they call down Invincible, explains to us that hell is not what we perceive it to be. It is basically in the Earth's sort of core and crust. It's another sort of part of the Earth, just a separate bit. And that it's not, we're not torturing human beings or souls. There are creatures from a different age. There has been 6 ages currently. Humans are the 6th age, and each age has had different creatures and has fallen, which I thought was quite interesting. It sort of explains some of the beings that we've seen. I imagine dinosaurs is one age, dragons, mythical creatures, maybe another age. He wouldn't talk about the 3rd age, which is interesting. Wonder what that is. Don't know about that. Volcanica is the 4th age, and sort of the elemental maybe sort of beings. I don't know, because I'm just assuming because she's sort of an elemental being from volcanic ash. Maybe there was a water one, another one, I don't know. And the magma sort of things that she controls. And the demons came along for the 5th age, and sort of they managed to somehow survive into the 5th age, the volcanic people, and the demons fought them back down into the Earth's core, imprisoned them, tortured them to keep them at bay from destroying the surface so humans could grow and live. And they are sort of, that's why they're in hell, because they're actually choosing to be there to guard these beings so Earth and humanity and that age can flourish. It's an interesting concept about, what was in the other ages and creatures and type beings, and I assume some of them have somehow survived, like the dragon stuff is what I'm guessing, maybe. Well, no, because he's part human. I don't know. Maybe some of the things from other ages are still kicking around. We know, obviously, those are. How are they defeated? The creatures from the 1st and 2nd and 3rd ages, they don't really explain that, so that's interesting. So yeah, I think that was the best part of the episode, was explaining that and how we've seen hell and it's different, and the perception of Lucifer. The fact that all of his powers rest in a crown is ridiculous, but there you go. This is that sort of show where it's just, you have to suspend belief. I mean, there was some humour, Invincible and Damien Darkblood having a ridiculous conversation while Free falling down this giant hole about, just rubbish about his helmet. That was another thing. Demons, somehow they have armour and technology well advanced, but their age was before then. Again, take with a pinch of salt. We don't see him fight Cerberus, but he beats him, he gets the crown, he makes Lucifer whole again, makes him a badass, he's big. a bit ridiculous. Lucifer feeling himself, oh, I look good. Very silly. That humour didn't really land for me. It's why I don't love this episode. Anyway, they team up. They beat Volcanica. I mean, Invincible beats her very comfortably, to be honest. She sort of escapes. He doesn't finish her off because it's basically almost like she can't die. And he says, listen, she comes back. Give me a call. The demons now can go back to imprisoning and torturing those creatures to keep them in hell so they can't get out. They look very eerie, similar to the red ones that Nolan was trying to recruit to help take on the Viltrumites. Did anyone else notice that? Is there a correlation? I've not read the comics. If so, let me know in the comment section below. That would be helpful, but okay. Why are those creatures a part of that age with Volcanica, who was magma? I'm not sure. Did I miss something? Let me know if I did. Yeah, and they sort of just defeat them relatively easily. Mark gets his old suit back. I do prefer the new one. I liked it. I thought it was evolving. That feels like going backwards, but it is also nostalgic in a way of the OG suit, so I don't have too big of a problem with it. We have Eve, who now, knows she's pregnant. She's told Mark's friend, but not him. Oliver and Mark are in a bit of a problem because it looks like their mum is going to, force them into moving all in together in a new house, new family with the new bloke, which is a bit weird. So there's a lot of dynamics. And of course, right at the end, Eve goes to tell Mark, obviously, about being pregnant. But no, the best part of the episode, the ending, is Nolan and, of course, Alan arrive, and the time has come for war. It's time for this season to really kick on now with the Viltrumite war. That's what we're talking about. Let's have it. Now we're talking. Don't get me wrong, I've loved the first 3 episodes, and some of it is linked to the Viltrum stuff. Some of it is just classic Invincible storyline with, the Guardians of the Globe and all that, and I like that. I'm just not loving this episode because it's sort of a side quest. I imagine it will come up again, but yeah, I'm more interested in the Viltrum stuff. Cool ending, and old Damien Darkblood's back, and he's sort of scouting, if you will, because there's a reason Magma wants to attack Earth. What is it? We don't know. He's on the job, the detective, to figure it out. Like I said, overall, not an amazing episode. No need to go into too much detail and talk about a lot of stuff. I just hope Mark starts to advance on his journey and realise that he's going to probably have to do a lot more bad before he can do a lot more good, because Viltrum, they're not going to be pulling punches, and if he has to put them down, he has to put them down. He's just got to go with it. Eve not knowing what to do with the child, that's interesting. Can't wait to see the reunion with Oliver and Alan and Nolan, and what that's going to bring, and how the war against Viltrum is going to unfold. I'm really excited for the rest of the season. Like I say, very strong start to season 4, especially the first 3 episodes. Maybe not so much this episode, but still loving Invincible, really enjoying the journey, and yeah, can't wait for the next episode. Alright then guys, that was the review. I hope you liked it. I am a small channel, so if you can on your way out, smash the like button and comment. Engagement just gets me seen much more, which helps boost views, which brings in more subscribers, which can help me grow, and I'd appreciate it. And if you want to stick around and subscribe, I'd love to keep you. If you like geek stuff, I do plenty of it. Let's talk, let's geek out together. Trying to get to 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. Hopefully we can get there. We've had a decent first couple of months, so let's see what happens. Anyway guys, I'm not going to waffle on anymore. Thanks for watching as always, that's the most important thing. I've been the Rogue Witcher. I will catch you in the next episode as always guys. Adios.